you have to make sure what you're doing is not only your passion, but it's your purpose in life. For me, doing hair, being a cosmetologist is something that I'm passionate about, but my real purpose is to educate other people. I am Bethany Brown, and I am the Education Manager at the Aveda Institute, Columbus. So about 16 years ago, I decided that I wanted to go to cosmetology school. And my cousin that I was living with at the time gave me a paper for a scholarship contest to the Aveda Institute. So I entered the contest, and I did not come in first place, but it was my path to start doing what I actually love. As a kid, honestly, doing hair was one of them. The other thing was I wanted to be an architect. So my passion in life is art, and I love to paint and I love to draw. And so this is just part of being creative. Once I got to Aveda, I realized how much I love Aveda and what it's about. The one thing that did discourage me was the fact that there wasn't enough diversity. So for me, at that moment, I realized I really wanted to educate people on how to use hair care products in the correct way for everyone. So eventually, I became an instructor, and then now I'm at the Aveda Institute, where I began, and I am now the education manager, with the common goal of bringing diversity to Aveda so that everyone can enjoy the product that I love so much. So for the most part, everyone was really supportive. My mother had this opinion that doing hair would never make enough money to pay bills. So it was a little discouraging, but in the same factor, my grandmother has done hair for 35 years, and she had her own salon. And in my eyes, she did perfectly fine on that salary. So everyone else has been really great and supportive as far as going where I wanted to go and doing something different than what everyone else is doing. Yes, because I think I always have to have that outline, that detailed plan before I start anything. And I think that's a lot of what that is, that you have to have some sort of a plan to get where you want to go, and along the way you just change it to suit where you're at the moment. Patience is huge, not just for the guest, but more importantly for the student, to give them patience so that I'm able to give them exactly what they need. Connecting with the students and then getting a response from a student years later who really appreciates everything that you've done for them, even though your start with them may have been a little rocky, but they appreciate everything that you've given. They just may not have seen it at the time. Just changing people's lives, it really does. It just changes their mood. And to be able to have someone in your chair who is possibly in a not good place, and maybe today was their thought of being their last day. And when they sat in your chair, the experience that you gave them helped them feel alive again. Actually, when I was in school, I had a young lady I spent the whole day with coloring her hair, and she left a message thanking me for giving her the experience she had, because that was exactly her thought that day. And it's not always about the haircut or the color that you gave. It's about the experience altogether. Whether it's the rituals that make them feel better, or the conversation, or just the overall, you gave them a smile. Well, my dream for the industry and for this school, but really my dream for the school and my mission here is to bring all people to Aveda so that they can experience that. Right now, the position that I'm in is the great place for me. I'm able to work with the educators, I'm able to work with the students, and I just want them all to grow and develop and have great experiences and then learn from something that may not have been the best for them. Everyone's different. Everyone grew up different. Whether you're black or white, that doesn't matter. We're just different. And sometimes we adapt to a different culture, and we need to be able to adapt to that culture as well. And there's different techniques, and we need to bring them all together and share it with everyone so everyone can do anyone's hair that sits in their chair. Being in this industry has helped me become a more confident individual. I think it's just made me grow as a whole person, to develop and be better, to be more assertive for the things that I want. They've been actually very impactful. Lisa Whittington, she was my educator for a little while at the end of my career here at Aveda. She just instilled in me that you have to talk and communicate to your client or you won't have any. And it's all about being personal to them and giving them what they need at the moment. And she's been an actual great inspiration throughout the years, just seeing how progressive she is as a black woman in this industry with Aveda. And to me, that's really important. That no matter what, you can do it, but it is about you. It's what you want, and are you willing to go get it, and how much effort are you going to be able to put into it. And so I was a very insecure young woman when I started school, and so I would just go back to myself and encourage myself like I would encourage the students today. You have to make sure what you're doing is not only your passion, but it's your purpose in life. For me, doing hair, being a cosmetologist is something that I'm passionate about, but my real purpose is to educate other people. So just having a clear idea of what your goals are and what your purpose and what your passion is, and you'll make it wherever you want to go.